state feedback with integral effect, the general case, we consider a linear system described by this state equation, and we have P, which is an unknown and constant disturbance vector, which represent an external disturbance, for instance, for some coefficients that are not known, or the wind, or something like this that we don't know, but we know that it is constant. We assume that the dimension of the input u is m, and the dimension of x is n. We propose to use integral proportional controller as this one, and it is a state feedback because we assume that x is available in the controller. The y, which is here, is the output, which is linked to the state vector by the observation equation y equals cx. W corresponds to the set point, and in general we want the error between w and y equal to 0. For the first question, we have to give the state equation of the loop system, and also we have to give the dimension of all the quantities. We have the system x dot equal ax plus bu plus a perturbation p, which is unknown, and y, the output, is equal to c times x. This system has the input u, the output y, but since we want to build a state controller, we assume that x is also available. The input we propose is integral and proportional, so u is equal to a coefficient like this, w of tau minus y of tau d tau plus something which depends on the state. So it's a minus something which depends on the state. Okay. It is a form that has been proposed in the exercise. And x is here, and the y I need can be found by this relation. So the dependency with respect to y is similar, so can be deduced from x. W is another input of the controller, and this is the closed loop system. We now have to find the state equation of the system. So the state for this one is x, and the state for this one is, since I have the integral, it will be this quantity, and I will call it z. Okay. What about the dimension? The dimension of x is n, so n. The dimension of u is m, and it is given in the exercise, and I can deduce all other quantity thanks to this. For instance, I know that a is n times n. I know that b is n row m colon because of u. I know also that p is of dimension n. Z, which is here, is the difference of this quantity, so from this I will know that w is of dimension m, y is also of dimension m, c is of dimension m times n, so to allow the multiplication, and the matrix K, this gain is m times m. And K is of dimension m times and to allow the multiplication here. Okay, so the state for this one is x, the state for this one is z, which corresponds to w minus y. As a consequence, to have the state equation, I should write x dot and z dot, so the derivative of the states of the whole system, and here I should have something which depends only on x, z, and y, so the states and the input of the system. So I can write from this at x dot, so I will take this, I will have ax plus b u, but u is not allowed, so I have to take this, so I will have to b times u, something like this, plus p, and for u I will take ki multiplied by z minus kx. So all x, z are all allowed, and p is considered as a perturbation, so it is constant and it is allowed also. What about z dot? So z dot is the derivative of z, and I know that it is w minus y, w is allowed, minus y, and y is cx. I can rewrite this equation in a matrix form as follows: x dot z dot equal to a minus bk bki minus c 0 xz, the state, plus pw, and which can also be written as follows. So I will see just after why I write like this: a0 minus c0 minus b0 times k ki multiplied by x z plus pw, x dot z dot. Okay. So as a consequence, if this matrix is, let's say, a bar, this one is b bar, this one is k bar, we can recognize that the evolution matrix for the closed loop system is a bar minus b bar k bar. This one is known, a bar. This one is known also. And to place the pole, I have to solve the determinant of Si, a big matrix identity, minus a minus b bar k bar is equal to the desired polynomial. So let's say p0 of s. So this one is stable, I choose as I want, and the unknown of my problem is this. And solving this equation is a pole placement equation, and we have seen that this can be solved by solving linear equation, or it can be also used by the place statement in Python or in MATLAB, or it is called sometimes people in Scilab. There is this is an easy problem. Can be considered, when I write like this, it seems complicated, but it can be considered as an easy problem. So if I choose all roots, for instance, to minus 1, then I immediately get k bar. So k bar, so it means the gain for the for the integral and the gain for the state controller. So I have obtained here the matrix K and Ki so that the closed loop equal to -1. Question number 3 show that for a constant set point W and a given disturbance, we always have the output is exactly equal to W once the steady state has been reached. And now I want to guess from what I measure from the value of the integral, I want to guess what is the value of P. Okay. So question number 3. So if W is fixed to W bar, the system is stable because I have placed, as given in the exercise, I have chosen the gain so that all roots are equal to -1. For this, I have chosen, for instance, for this one, the polynomial s plus 1 power n plus m, because I have the pole to be placed for the states, and the state is of dimension n plus m because z is of dimension m and x of n. So since the system is stable, if W, the set point, is fixed to W bar, then Y will converge to Y bar, X will converge to X bar, and so on. So it means that X dot will converge to 0 and Z dot will also converge to 0. As a consequence, I will have this, all this quantity will converge to 0. As a consequence, I will write 0 corresponding to x dot equal a minus b k times x bar plus b k I z bar plus p, and 0 equal to w minus cx. So recall that it was exactly what was written here, and it is equal to 0. W bar, x bar. From this, I see that I conclude that W bar is equal to Cx bar, but I also know that Y bar is equal to Cx bar. I conclude that these two quantities are equal, and it is what I wanted. So Y will converge to Y bar, which is equal to W bar. Okay, so what about P? P is equal to minus a minus b k x bar minus b k I z bar, and thus I have the values for p, which depends to the value to the value of to which converge the state x and the states z. Question number 4 gives the state equation of the controller. Question number 4. The state equation of the controller are given by z, so it's the state variable is z for the controller, so I have to express z dot, the derivative, and the output is u. Okay. So the controller is a system which generates u for the system, and it has for input w and also it will have x as an input. As a consequence, I should express this as a function of z, the state of the system, and the input, which are w and x. So this is why here I will write z dot. I know that z dot is equal to minus cx plus w, and u is equal to kiz minus kx. So I observe that the evolution matrix for my system z is equal to 0. It is normal, it is a pure integrator. So this is the state equation where the input is u, the input of the system is w and x, and the state is z. The output is u.